Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. Today is 20th March 2023. My name is T.S.V. Raghavan and I live in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. This is my spiritual vlog on YouTube. Haribol TRSV nectar nectar. Kindly subscribe to this vlog and press the bell icon so that I may keep reminding you of my other videos. In this particular vlog, in my previous videos, we have been talking about the knowledge and information that we have gleaned through the study of spiritual books, scriptures, contemplation on the material universe, and meditation on the spiritual universe. This particular vlog is no exception to that rule. Sorry, this particular video of this particular vlog is no exception to that rule. In fact, it is only a continuation of what we have been doing in my previous videos. For the past few videos, we have been discussing about the vibrations from the subtle bodies of an individual, human or otherwise living entity. In that process, we are talking about the fourth and last gross body which is closest to the material world. We know by now what it is made of. It is made of air, fire, water, and earth. This particular body has a similarity with the computer monitor. The computer monitor is a hardware with a hard disk inside it that relays messages to it from the other, and the monitor operates according to the messages. Similarly, this gross body is a human hardware or any other species hardware which has a brain, which is a hard disk embedded in its skull. This particular brain is the hardware of the gross body of human living entities. The messages relate to it through vibrations from the three subtle bodies in the other, that is, causal intelligence, astral mind of emotion and feelings, and etheric senses, is processed in this hard disk called the brain, chewed upon, arrived at a result, and that result relate to the rest of the gross body so that this gross body may react according to the messages transmitted to it. Other than the brain, this particular body has no meaning. That is why it is said that when a living entity is brain dead, he or she becomes totally useless. This relay of messages, this receipt of transmission of vibrations from the subtle body is a continuous and perpetual process. This happens in every human or other living entity, and it begins at infancy, that is, as soon as this person is born. As soon as the living entity, which here we will discuss as human, is born, right from the day he or she is born, this transmission of messages from the three subtle bodies of human senses, astral mind of emotions and feelings, and causal intelligence begin relaying to the brain of the living entity. Whether or not that brain is mature enough to either catch the vibration or to process them depends on several factors like age, maturity, experience, knowledge, background, understanding, destiny, prarabdha karma, and other such factors. Depending on these factors, one human living entity receives, understands, processes, and chews upon the vibrations from the causal body of logic, of intelligence, the astral body of emotions and feelings, and the etheric senses. Hence, we must remember that because it is the etheric senses body which is closest to the gross body, hence almost 70% of humanity spends 70 or 80% of its time listening to and understanding only the vibrations from the etheric senses subtle body. That is, this body keeps reacting to vibrations and messages that have been relayed by their brain because of their understanding the vibrations of the etheric senses. Only around 10 to 15% depend on or understand the vibrations from the astral body of emotions and feelings, and only 5% or less can realize that messages are being transmitted from the logical side of the human living entity's four layers and then receive them, process them, and relay them accordingly to the brain, to the body. That is precisely the reason because logical thinkers, philosophers, educationists, lawyers, doctors, intellectuals, engineers, professors, lecturers, spiritualists, etc., are smaller in number than the multitude of those who are trying to act according to the vibrations of the etheric senses or the astral mind of emotions and feelings. We shall talk about this matter further in my next video. Kindly let me know what you think of my talk on this particular subject. Please give me your own expert opinions, thoughts, and ideas so that I may keep reminding you of my other videos and blend your messages into this mine and give a mixture to the society for its benefits. Before concluding, I may remind you that I am also a published author with Amazon Kindle and paperback. Spiritualism is my favorite subject. I have written about spiritualism, fiction, and assorted subjects. Till we meet in my next video, it is good morning from TSV Raghavan.